Hey there guys, I'm TheRoyalGorilla and welcome to another Gorilla Charts video. Today we are going to be counting down the top 5 scariest horror games of all time. And as Halloween is just around the corner, it's the perfect time to do so. So before we begin, let me just say, the thing with horror games is that they are highly subjective, and something that I may find scary, you may not, so please keep that in mind as this list goes on, and when the video is over, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the description below, along with any suggestions of games you think should have been on the list. So without further ado, let's get started with game number 5. At number 5 on our list today, we have the newest released game on this entire list, PT. If you own a PS4 and you haven't yet downloaded this playable teaser for the upcoming Silent Hills game, then you're missing out on one of the most unnerving and memorable survival horror experiences ever made. Even just watching YouTube videos of this game will send shivers down your spine. There's something primitively scary about the sound of a lone baby crying in a building that you thought was abandoned. And let's just say, if you haven't seen this baby before, go away, take a look, and then come and tell me that this game shouldn't be on this list. Moving on now to our number 4 spot, we have Silent Hill 2. Whereas in my usual Gorilla Charts videos, I try to avoid using 2 games from the same franchise, only gamers who have managed to make it out of the town of Silent Hill understand how fundamentally freaky it is and why it deserves 2 spots on this list. Konami created the perfect location for a game series about survival horror, and in turn made what could be considered as one of the scariest fictional towns in America. Better than the original, the sequel follows James Sunderland on his search for his dead wife. What makes Silent Hill 2 so horrifying and so satisfying as a story is that the cursed town draws upon the darker elements found in the psyche of its guests. On to number 3 now, and we have an independent game, Slender, The 8 Pages. Who says nothing in life is free? When it comes to one of the scariest games of all time, Slender, The 8 Pages doesn't cost a thing. This free-to-play PC game, which was later released on consoles, offers one of the most unique and terrifying horror experiences without ever showing a drop of blood. The premise is simple. You're dropped in the woods and need to retrieve 8 pages. All the while you are being pursued by the Slender Man, a faceless ghoul that awaits you at every turn. The only thing that will drown out the sound of the nerve-wracking beating drums in this game will be the sound of your beating heart. Into our top 2 games now, and at number 2 we have Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Completely surpassing the scares of the original, here you go it alone to explore a dark and foreboding castle. Filled with puzzles and obstructions, you must find your way without getting macerated by roaming monsters. Oh, and did I not mention, you can't fight back. All you can do is hide. The monsters aren't your only concern though. As your sanity meter drops, you will start experiencing terrifying hallucinations. Adult diapers are pretty much mandatory. And here we are, what is in my subjective opinion, one of the scariest games of all time, Fatal Frame. Known here in Europe as Project Zero, this game, supposedly based on a true story, casts you as a girl searching for her brother. Of course, she must find him in a haunted mansion filled with evil ghosts. Your only weapon is a camera that can photograph and exorcise these evil spirits. Fatal Frame takes the top spot on my list for surrounding you with invisible horror, forcing you to stare your demons directly in the face, and for literally making you into a defenseless little girl. So there you have it, guys. That was my top 5 scariest games of all time. I hope you enjoyed the list and will leave your thoughts in the description below. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I've been the Royal Gorilla. Happy Halloween.